Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Podcast. Today is Wednesday, June 5th, 2019. Today I'm going to preview and pick Game 3 of the NBA Finals, go over last night's baseball games, and look ahead to today's games. French Open, men's baseball, best bet, a big baseball injury, but we have to start with the Women's College World Series, which ended last night. UCLA, 5-4 winners over Oklahoma to win the national championship. It was a fantastic game. It ended on a walk-off single by Kinsley Washington after Oklahoma dramatically ties the game in the top of the 7th with a home run by Shea Knighton. And it was just a great game. I know Game 1 was a absolute dud, but Game 2 was phenomenal. Oklahoma was the best team all year. They didn't give up, and you got to give UCLA credit for pulling off this victory, but in a sweep fashion. It was just a sensational series sweep by UCLA, even though Oklahoma had a chance to win yesterday. So congratulations to UCLA on the championship. And now we'll move on to the men's side of things. We'll go over a little bit of what's happening there. So the next round begins on Friday. It's the Super Regionals. It's Louisville, Lubbock, Nashville, LA, Chapel Hill, Fayetteville, Starkville, and you have Baton Rouge. So 8 Super Regionals after 16 regions. And it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because these are now series now that are best of 3s. So we'll get more into this on Friday's podcast. Now we're going to switch over to the French Open. We'll start with the men's side of things about to get underway. Novak Djokovic and Alexander Zverev. I'm taking Djokovic. And Dominic Thiem against Karen Khachanov. I'm going to go with Thiem there. Women's side of things. 2 more quarterfinals. Simona Halep against Amanda Anisimova. Anisimova is a little inexperienced, so wouldn't it be surprising if Halep runs away with it, but I think Halep wins, although I think Anisimova will show a little promise in that game, in that match. And then Madison Keys and Ashley Barty is going to be a great one. I think Barty wins, but it's close. And then semifinals tomorrow. Johanna Konta and Marketa Vondrousova. And the other one's obviously to be determined. I think it's going to end up being Barty and Halep. And by the way, on the men's side of things, the semifinal isn't until Friday. Now I'll switch to baseball. Going to go through yesterday's scores, look ahead to today's games. Nats over the White Sox 9-5. The Nats are 27-33. The White Sox are 29-31. Steven Strasburg the win. Reynaldo Lopez the loss. Sean Doolittle the save. Strasburg 5 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, ERA 3.54. Reynaldo Lopez 4 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 6.62. Braves over the Pirates 12-5. Braves are 33-27. The Pirates are 28-31. The winning pitcher for Atlanta, Dan Winkler. The losing pitcher for Pittsburgh, Kyle Crick. Max Fried started 4 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, ERA 3.68. Stephen Brault 4 innings, 5 hits, and a run, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, ERA 5.45. Indians over the Twins 5-2. Indians are 30-30. Minnesota's 40-19. Shea Bieber to win. Daniel Smeltzer a loss. Brad Hand the save. Shane Bieber 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, a walk, 7 strikeouts, ERA 3.57. Smeltzer 6 in the third innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, ERA 3.65. Blue Jays over the Yankees 4-3. The Jays are 22-38. Yanks are 38-21. Thomas Pino in the win. Masahiro Tanaka lost. Ken Giles the save. Clayton Richard 4 and 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 3.55. Masahiro Tanaka 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, ERA 3.42. Giants over the Mets 9-3 in 10 innings. San Francisco puts a 6 spot up in the 10th. They are 25-34. Mets are 28-32. Mark Melanson the win. Roberto Gastelum the loss. Madison Bumgarner 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, ERA 4.05. Noah Syndergaard 6 and 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 4.83. Tigers over the Rays 9-6. The Tigers are 29-34. The Rays are 35-23. Ryan Carpenter to win. Blake Snell the loss. Shane Green to save. Ryan Carpenter 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts, ERA 6.23. Blake Snell 4 in the third inning, 7 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, ERA 3.68. Marlins over the Brewers 16-0. Yes, that's a real score. The Marlins are 22-36. Milwaukee's 34-27. Pablo Lopez the win. Chase Anderson the loss. Lopez 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs, a walk, 7 strikeouts, ERA 4.52. Chase Anderson 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, no walks, 6 strikeouts, ERA 3.93. Red Sox over the Royals 8-3. Sox are 31-29. KC's 19-41. Eduardo Rodriguez the win. The losing pitcher for the Royals, Scott Barlow. Eduardo Rodriguez 5 and 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts, ERA 4.88. George Sparkman 5 in the third innings, 3 hits and a run, a walk, 2 strikeouts, ERA 3.77. Orioles over the Rangers 12-11. This game was a blowout. Rangers scored 6 in the ninth to make it interesting. O's are 19-41. The Rangers are 30-28. Dylan Bundy to win. Drew Smiley to loss. Michael Givens the save. Dylan Bundy 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 4.64. Drew Smiley 3 in the third innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, ERA 7.93. Cubs over the Rockies 6-3. Rockies' 8-game winning streak is over as they drop to 31-28. Cubs are 33-26. Kyle Hendricks to win. Jeff Hoffman the loss. Pedro Strop the save. Hendricks 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, a walk, 10 strikeouts, ERA 3.16. Rockies, Jeff Hoffman 6 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, a walk, 7 strikeouts, ERA 7.29. Reds over the Cardinals 4-1. The Reds are 28-32. The Cards are 30-29. Luis Castillo to win. Genesis Cabrera to loss. Raciel Iglesias to save. Castillo 6 innings, 2 hits and a run, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts, ERA 3.38. Genesis Cabrera 4 in 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts, ERA 6.48. Michael Wacha out of the bullpen, interestingly enough, 2 in the third innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts, ERA 6.3. Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 9-0. Dodgers are 43-19. Arizona's 30-32. Haitian Ryu to win. Taylor Clark the loss. Haitian Ryu 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, ERA 1.35. Taylor Kirk 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 4.43. A's over the Angels 4-2. The A's are 30-30. Angels are 29-32. Frankie Montas to win. Griffin Canning the loss. Blake Trinan to save. Montas 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts, ERA 2.83. Griffin Canning 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, a walk, 8 strikeouts, ERA 3.52. Phils over the Padres 9-6. The Phils are 34-27. San Diego is 31-30. Jared Eichhoff the win. Chris Paddock the loss. Hector Neris the save. Eichhoff 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts, ERA 4.14. Paddock 4 in the third innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts, ERA 2.97. Astros over the Mariners 11-5. The Astros are 42-20. Seattle's 25-39. The winning pitcher for the Astros, Raymond Gudion, and the losing pitcher for the Mariners is Brennan Brennan. Wade Miley, 5 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, ERA 3.39. Andrew Moore, 4 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts, ERA 7.71. Today's games at 1 o'clock, the White Sox and the Nationals. Dylan Covey and Anibal Sanchez. 3:40 Diamondbacks Dodgers. Kenta Maeda and John DePlanter. Phillies Padres. Jake Arrieta and Cal Quantrill. 7 o'clock Braves Pirates. Kevin Gossman and Joe Musgrove. Twins Indians. Martin Perez and Carlos Carrasco. Yankees Blue Jays. James Paxton and Tyler Thornton. Giants Mets. Tyler Beede and Jason Vargas. Rays Tigers. Charlie Morton and Stephen Turnbull. Marlins Brewers at 7:40. Sandy Alcantara and Jimmy Nelson returns from a 21-month absence. So that's going to be interesting. See how he looks post TJ surgery. Orioles Rangers. Jalen Means and Mike Minor. Rockies Cubs. Herman Marquez and Yu Darvish. 8:15 Reds Cardinals. Anthony DeSclafani and Dakota Hudson. Red Sox Royals. Chris Sale and Jacob Junis. 10 o'clock Angels Athletics. Angels host the Athletics. Daniel Mengden and Felix Pena. And Astros Mariners. Brad Peacock and Mike Leake. Last but not least, before Best Bet, NBA Finals tonight. Game 3, Raptors Warriors. 1-1 series. Mike Breen, Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke on the call. Golden State's a 4.5-point favorite. This was curious to me because Golden State was previously a 6-point favorite. The line moved 1.5 towards the Raptors. I wonder if they know something that we don't regarding like Klay Thompson or Andre Iguodala's status. But Andre's supposed to play. Klay's questionable. Durant is not playing. So maybe there is speculation about Durant, and that's why the point line moved. But that's a weird line. I was going to initially pick Toronto here, but I have a feeling that Thompson plays. And I did take Golden State in 6. So I'm going to say the Warriors win, courtesy of Stephen Curry having one of those great games. So give me Golden State by a score of 114-107. They barely cover. It'll be close throughout, but free throws put away late for the Warriors. So give me Golden State here. And now my best bet of the day, brought to you by DraftKings. I'm not going to put the Warriors in there because I think it's just too risky. So I'm going to go with baseball and maybe some tennis as well. So without further ado, here we go. I'm going to go with the Dodgers. I'm going to go with the Yankees. I'm going to go with the Rays, the Brewers, although I think that's a little bit much asking somebody coming off of Tommy John surgery to pitch well. The Rangers, I think they bounce back. The Sox, I'm talking about the Red Sox. And the Astros, that's 19-1, wagering $1, payout of $20.02. That's it on the podcast today. Tomorrow we'll talk about Game 3 of the NBA Finals, look ahead to Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final, talk about the French Open, baseball, and more. I hope you guys have a great day, everybody.